Hello there, this is Anonymous Tarot here with a pop-in collective message. I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be a collective reading. So this reading may or may not resonate with you. It is not time specific or sign specific. So please take the messages that apply and simply leave the rest. So I had a very odd dream. It almost looked like a flood in what looked to be like a mall. And there was a lot going on, but I got a vibe that whenever someone tried to call 911, the call wouldn't connect. So no help was arriving in some way, shape, or form, but that was done by a few malicious people. It's like they were wearing white coats. And it's like anytime I was like, why doesn't somebody call 911? And then I saw those people in white and they were saying like, oh, it's like they cut the line off to get help. And what's so strange is like with all the chaos and craziness going on, there was a pregnant woman, and it's like I was viewing her swimming in the ocean very peacefully, and I saw that she was pregnant, and I was like, for some reason she switched from being peacefully in the waters in the ocean to being in that flood. So I was like trying to help her because she was going into labor, and I was just like, this is really not the place or the circumstance, but we're ready for it. We have to get ready for her to go into labor. And the only way that I could combine that dream in terms of messages, I mean, when there's water, there's a lot of emotions going on. Pregnant people in dreams are usually indicative of new beginnings. Labor, obviously the new beginning arriving, but it's like something was a cry for help. It felt very karmic in nature because I was looking at different scenes where this pregnant lady, for example, I don't know if she was in a karmic relationship of a sorts or she was. I got that vibe. I got the vibe of this woman having been in a karmic relationship. And when I went to go look for the child's father, I'm like, I wanted to say like, yo, the mother of your child is going into labor. He was sat there talking at the bar of a place with other people, including another woman. And I looked at him like, you got a baby to deliver, sir. So you better get your butt over here. It was kind of funny. But I got a vibe of like, the way my dream depicted this female is someone that I know in this community. Well, I don't know them personally, but I know who they are. And I find it strange that my dream chose that person to illustrate it. Very beautiful woman. Yeah, and she has children from previous karmic relationships. She's kind of like a known figure in our community, like an influencer. But anything I got from that, like I woke up as soon as she went into labor. I woke up. So I just know that there's some kind of scene or some kind of circumstance that is very unfavorable for a new beginning to take place. But it's happening anyway. It's like whether you're ready for it or not, a new beginning is coming in. A new chapter is opening up, even though the circumstances could be like chaotic, like that flood, like that mall, like me rushing to her aid. Nobody, like, it's like we had to hands-on try to figure out how to deliver this baby without the hospital or without medics involved. Like, can you imagine how scary that is? Anyways, that's what I got. So somebody here could be expecting something big to come into their life, but the environment isn't really conducive to that. But it's like, it doesn't matter. You better get ready. Okay, that's what this feels like. Dang. Oh. This could have something to do with two people coming together. I'm also hearing the word conception. So whatever this is, you know, conception could be of many things, like an idea for a new start, an idea to start a project, an idea, but it involves two people. Maybe this could be a union that starts anew, like maybe you meet somebody and that person is going to take you down a new chapter in your life. But it comes in a pair. That's what this is saying. With loyal heart, I can't make it up, y'all. It's the chaos and conflict card at the bottom of the deck. It's like, in comes this person. Uh-oh. Sorry about that. Literally, a call just came in. Literally, a call just came in. And that's what I'm saying. It's like something, it's just out of nowhere. But what I was trying to say is, this comes in when there's chaos and conflict around. So can you imagine, right? Let's say there's so much chaos going on at your job, or your home life is absolute chaos, or your family situation, or you're in the process of moving out, or you're in the process of getting fired. Like, I don't know what this is, but it's like the circumstance does not accommodate whatever this is coming in for you. It's like chaos and conflict, uprooting in one's life, whether on your end or this person's end. It's because it's not for them. So things that are not for you right now, they're gonna start looking real ugly real quick. Or it's like that's been the process the last few months, but it's preparing for something that is for you. I'm hearing the word battlefield. You see how these people are playing chess, but there's something that this fortune cookie is saying. It's like this battlefield or this battleground is not for you. This fortune cookie says nope, exclamation point. So anything that feels chaotic, this situation is likely going to pull you right out of that, because you're going to have to get prepared for whatever this is. And this could be in career or love. This feels like love, but I feel a chapter comes with love. So whether this be a new start in a connection or a new person altogether, it's like you're going to have to get it together. And I feel like you and this person have important things to do, or there's something about this conception of an idea, or literally conception is important or is fated in some way, but it's like the circumstance aren't favorable. With mending, this could be mending things of the past or getting over stuff. You know, when you reach out or you talk to a friend or something like that, and you're trying to like mend the bond. For some of you, it's an existing bond. For others of you, this is an entirely new one. And there's chaos going around. That's just what the dream told me. It's like something beautiful is to come, because obviously the birth of a new life is an absolute blessing, right? But let me tell you, the timing was way off, because I was like, we need this, we need that, we need help. I was like carrying her out of the waters to bring her somewhere more dry. And I was just like, yo, how are we going to do this? Because, you know, we can't call anybody. There's something about the chaos being so that there's no way you could settle the noise. And in comes this, like, it just, the timing. It might not be according to your time frame or this person's time frame, someone's time. It's like the timing is completely off for this, but here it is. Deep knowing. There's something you intuitively know already is meant to take place, but you have no idea when it's going to take place. But you know. So on site, me too. It's like I wasn't prepared for this woman to go into labor, but here it's happening. Let's do this. You know, it's giving me, don't get startled when it happens. Whatever this is for you, just know that you already knew this day would come, and you have to kind of get into gear, get ready for this. Again, this could be anything. This could be something kicking off in your career, and it's like, oh my gosh, I need to go travel for this, or oh my goodness, I need to pack a bag, or oh my goodness, I need to find an outfit so I can go to this interview. Like, it's happening, it's happening. Like, that's what this feels like, y'all. And let's say something is happening and you're just like, but this is not the time because I have this and that and that and the third planned. But you have to find a way around it because you have a deep knowing that this is it. Whatever this is for you, okay? Yo, it's literally you. Maybe some people call it hopping timelines, but it really feels like someone going into a completely different chapter. That is better. That is a blessing, okay? But the circumstances just don't call for it. But that's how it happens. It's a switch. You know, you don't go from one situation to the next. It doesn't transition. Like, sometimes it's just like that, okay? That's what it just feels like that. Yesterday's thumbnail was a door. And the door, when the door is open, you could see the nice blue sky. But where the door was situated, the clouds were very gloomy. I find it an interesting synchronicity. If you go look at last night's reading, the thumbnail, Very interesting. It's a blessing. I kept saying the word blessing and I got the word blessed. Unfinished business at the bottom. So for some of you, with the 2-2 there, it has certain choices. It has a lot to do with choices and partnerships, especially the way I got this first card. You could be teaming up with someone in life, okay? Whether this be, it doesn't matter what area in life it calls for. It's just one that you already know would likely take place someday. It's giving someday is becoming today by that day. Does that make sense? It's like, this was a someday thing. Well, that someday is coming in closer and closer. There's a deep knowing of this. With Unfinished Symphony, I feel like you know intuitively that this is going to happen because you already know that something wasn't finished. So let's say, right, you spent X amount of time investing in this project and you know that one day that project is going to kick off, but it's like it's unfinished business because it didn't get its chance to launch or something. And in comes this opportunity where this person's like, oh, I need you for this. And then you're like, you pull that project up and this is like the opportune moment to see it sail forward. That's what it feels like. This could be in love or career, okay? It's going to push you to like, get ready. My mom always says, be ready so you don't have to get ready. But there are some things in life that you just can't prepare for all, you know, in the perfect way. That's how I feel. This feels very serendipitous. It feels very meant to be. This also feels like if I were to put this in something literal, this almost smells like an unplanned pregnancy. You know when people, they get pregnant and they were like, I wasn't banking on this happening. They got to get into gear. When my parents had my sister, my dad sold his car, like his brand new car, so that they would have the means to get a crib and expand the home for a little room. I have 2 cards that showed its face. But yeah, that's an example. They didn't expect to have my sister because my mom was on birth control. But it's like when God says, boom, it's time, it is time. And I just find it such an interesting story. Okay, anyways, look what flipped over. A new romantic cycle begins. I said it too. It feels romantic in nature, but it's like whether this be a new person or this is you reconnecting with someone or having a new start because you felt unfinished business with this person. No, this is not me opening up the gateways to encourage you to return to a toxic ex that you know dang well you should stay away from. Okay, your discernment in this is going to be very key. But I also feel like it's going to come to you. It's like that woman didn't have to say, okay, boom, it's time, let's go into labor. No, it happens, and it just happens to her. Okay? So this is not something that you're going to have to fish for or look at. It's going to come towards you. Now, also be mindful that not everything that comes towards you is meant to be entertained. With your confidence, or confidence is your key to success. I feel like this is it's necessary for somebody to be confident in this working out or in this being it. But I feel what is not for you is going to be so obvious because the chaos and the conflict around it is so strong that it's like pushing you out of that cycle. With this here, it's a North Node cycle. So something here is going to push you towards your destined cycle with step out of your comfort zone. That's kind of why I saw that flamingo there transitioning as well. It's like you're stepping into new territory. Something here is new territory for you. It's a new romantic cycle for a lot of you. Okay, so this is basically a love reading. Maybe something great in terms of your successes and goals in life can occur from this companionship or from this partnership. But this is a North Node relationship. It's not a South Node relationship. So it's not a past lesson that's regurgitating itself for you to figure out. I feel like those who are drawn to this reading know that this is a new cycle. This person, the way they're going to come forward to you or the way they're going to treat you in this is going to feel different from the karmic relationships. I'm hearing that's the point. Okay, so I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, you've done a great deal on yourself. You're likely incredibly intuitive for you to have this deep knowing card as well. Yeah. Your hard work is paying off. Yeah. Hard work on the self. So this is someone attracting a new beginning. A good one. A very good one. This sounds promising. I wanted to pull out my animal deck as well to get a little bit more on the story. But it just felt so insane. I was like, this baby's coming and there's literally no one here to help deliver it other than moi. And the child's father, I had to go and pluck. I'm like, get your ass over here. And literally before anything could kick off, I woke up. Like, it's like, what are you doing? You gotta come right here. Like, we're busy here. It's pretty funny, right? All very symbolic, okay? Symbolic. Yes. Oh. Oh. Someone feels threatened by a person. Now this could either be you in a karmic cycle you're closing out, or this new person. For some of you it is an entirely new person, or someone you already know, right? There's a kindred spirit here with the otter. That's always a soulmate energy for me, or someone who you might have known in another life, but it's an unconditionally loving animal, okay? That's for sure. With the horse, this is someone who is very intuitive themselves. There's something about spiritual strength acquired. I'm hearing over the moon phases as well. But there's something this person has the inner strength, and I'm hearing the stamina to go through just about anything life throws at them. I'm also seeing a horse running. So this is something to do with this person wanting a sense of freedom in some way, shape, or form. Again, this could be you or this person coming towards you. But I find it so funny the way these cards fell out. This otter is looking at this crocodile like, should I be concerned about you? Now, this crocodile could be indicative of a couple of things. This could be a literal person that they feel threatened by, or this is something that lays deep beneath the murky waters, waiting to threaten their new beginning. Now, again, when you think of crocodiles, it's usually like swamp waters, maybe certain fresh lake waters. I'm also hearing Florida, which it's so funny that that flood was in my dream, because obviously Florida is going through a flood as well. But there's something here that lays beneath the surface. It is dormant. It is waiting on this person to do something. But this person's aware of it. Now, I feel this could be an external threat, but this could also be this person's hidden emotions, or like things this person hasn't faced within themselves yet that are buried deep down. Because these crocodiles, they just like swim, dun, 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 dun. It's very slow. It's very calculated. So there's something here, this person, they could be facing a dark, like an emotional dark side to themselves. This person is being divinely guided right now with the hawk. Anytime you see a hawk in your dream, it's likely a spirit guide trying to protect you or warn you of something. So there's a warning. This person has gotten a warning. It could be an intuitive hit about something. But there's something about this crocodile that's very unsettling. This person does feel threatened in some way, okay? Whether this be themselves, like this is a fear that I need to get over because this has been sitting deep within my emotions for a long time. I got to conquer. Or this is an external threat in this person's environment. Okay. This person is very strong. What do we need to know about this reading? I don't know what this is, y'all, but this threat is here. So this could be a threat to the new beginning in some way. Really? We just couldn't have a party without you? The goat man at the bottom of the deck. Again, this could be... I'm so sick. Like, this reading was like super great. There's something this person has to face. This could be fear, a fear. The goat man rules fear, ego, pride, greed, control, power. Again, this energy could be working external to them, holding on to this energy, holding on to this person, or within them, holding them back. Okay, because I literally described this crocodile as something that could be within us or external to us. And what is more flexible than the negativity within us and external to us? The goat man at the bottom of the deck, y'all, I cannot. I was like, can we have one party without you? Yo, with the strength. That's why this confidence is necessary with the strength card behind it. Someone here needs strength. Like anytime the strength card is there, it implies someone needs the courage and the strength to overcome something or do something. This person is going up against the enemy in some way, whether this be you or this person coming in. It's a pair, so it could be either one of you. There's something this person needs to overcome to do this. We have the strength card and the devil. The Wheel of Fortune, I'm seeing the Knight of Cups as well. So this is definitely a destined thing that's going to happen. It's fated by the hands of Father Time at his time, right? And with the Knight of Cups, has something to do with an offer being made, extending oneself to make this thing happen. But this is like the root of all evil. It's, you know, the goat man. Wow. What's behind the strength card? This pair. I can't make it up. These are 3 major arcanas back to back. So this is a very important reading. But I feel with the lovers, this is a spiritual connection. This already told me that as well. It's like the heart is loyal. The mind and the body are things that people need to like work through to get a sense of mastery over. But when it comes to the heart, oh my goodness. When it comes to the heart, we can't decide, right, what our heart gravitates towards, what our heart feels familiar with. Interesting. Okay, we have Gemini, Capricorn, and Leo here. The Empress, yet another major arcana. My goodness. The Empress is all... This is so wild, y'all. The Empress is often seen as pregnant. A pregnant woman in tarot decks. How often is that the case? How often is that the case, y'all? It's not even funny. The synchronicity, that's the first card to fly out. With the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck as well, this is telling me that someone knows it's time. The Ace of Swords is like the truth. It's clarity. It's also a decision. But I feel like someone knows it's time for something. Maybe you intuitively know as well something big is going to kick off here for you. I want that card so bad, but this deck is so huge. It's not even funny. No, there are a lot of flowers on it. I feel like whatever this is, something feels ripe. You know, when someone, well, when a pregnant person is at their final stages of their pregnancy, which is so funny. Like, my sister is in town, and I had so much fun with my niece, y'all. It's not even funny. Like, I had the best time. But yeah, a lot of baby energy, a lot of it just hit me too. I went to the beach and I felt that was a weird synchronicity, and maybe that's why it's coming through. I went to the beach, right? And I saw this woman with her mans, and I had no idea. Like, I was so focused on tiptoeing and getting into the water because it was super cold, and I looked at her, like, at her face, and I was like, sometimes you just gotta jump in and you'll get used to the cold, right? And so I jumped in, right? And then I was swimming, I turned around and I look at her big belly. I was like, I'm so sorry I suggested that, because she was like this, like touching the water, slowly coming in. And I said, oh, I forgot. I didn't even realize you're temperature checking for 2. So I was blushing the whole time. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I just said that, not even being aware that she's like fully pregnant. And I was like, oh man, temperature check. Yeah, she's like, yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing because it's super cold. And I know my baby got to adjust, right? It was the sweetest thing. I just thought it was so funny. But yes, I feel this energy of like the temperature is right for this to come in. The Empress is seen as a pregnant person in the deck. Again, you guys don't have to be pregnant. This is symbolic, all right? Yes, the truth being. With the Page of Cups to the Star, the Ace of Wands, like the Nine of Pentacles is a prime energy for something new, for a wish to come in. I feel a sincere one at that. So this is, oh man, I find this so interesting how the Empress came out first thing, but let's continue. We have a Hermit. Again, this is like the plans. The Hermit is someone who's secluded. So you could be the Empress or this person could be a hermit or vice versa. But this person knows, like they need to do something. The Two of Wands is planning, it's making a choice for this Ten of Cups. For some of you, this is literally a person of yours planning the future, considering y'all's child, okay? And again, this child doesn't have to literally be here or on its way. This is someone who's thinking about emotional abundance for the long haul, considering that you're ripe at this time. Energetically, again, you don't have to be pregnant. I can't make it up. I split the deck, I see the Ace of Cups. For some of you, you are, okay? For some of you, you are. With the Ace of Cups, that's a blessing in love. That's a new start in love. So what I find so interesting, right? Because the baby comes from the woman, but there's this vibe of like, this Empress, the divine feminine is the one who basically nurtured this to this stage. So your role in this new start happening is very important. Whether that's indicative of you nurturing yourself, changing over time, growing, right? Expanding the way the belly expands. Like this is very symbolic for a lot. I feel there's something about a person having done so much work on themselves, maybe taking time out for themselves to grow on a spiritual level, that it's like you've reached a certain point where this is possible now. And it takes time. It took time. For some of you, it took years. Interesting. Tell me more. Here's a Five of Cups sideways. Someone here in maybe the loss or upset of something, they realize what they really want. Remember how I pointed out the Two Cups left standing in the other card yesterday? This is someone really hoping that the Two Cups are still left standing because that's all they really want, the Nine of Cups. You see how this person is like wishing in prayer? Wow. This is your person. Yo. Why? Even yesterday's reading had me speechless. And I was pointing out how the Emperor and the Empress is a match. This is a different deck, y'all. So as weird as it sounds, that dream, because I like pulling on my dreams, okay? I don't like just, well, sometimes I pull willy-nilly to see what's in the energy. But when I have a dream and I really want to know what this birth of a new life is, why this pregnant lady is in my dream, it has a lot to do with a union coming in. Whether you know this person already or you meet this person, this is a counterpart reading again. Okay, so it's like that dream was for counterparts, and in as weird as it sounds, it's like the circumstances aren't gonna be like great. Like there's something about, I feel like I'm massaging someone's brain here. I don't know who's in the collective that is coming into union with their person who's on this soulmate journey for some of you for a very long time. Maybe you were dealing with a karmic soulmate that pushed you in your ascension and in your meeting your true divine counterpart. For some of you, you're in a soulmate connection that was subject to a lot of mess, and it's like now the opportune moment is coming. There's something here that I'm preparing somebody for. Nothing is going to look the way you maybe envisioned, expected, hoped for, given the time, maybe circumstances, or even how you are at that particular moment. My mom always says, you know, be ready so you don't have to get ready. But I honestly feel for some of you, there's some kind of like circumstance that's just going to feel like, well, out of all the times, yes. So you can't control this. Okay. That's why I'm here telling y'all. There's something here that's out of your hands that has a lot to do with some kind of destined chapter that was meant to come about. But this idea, this thing, was conceived a long time ago. And visually in my dream, it is ripe now to go into labor. And I've never had a labor-related reading. Well, once. Labor-related reading. Labor-related dream. I had it once, okay? And I don't know if this was in relation to when my sister was pregnant at the time. But I don't get this on a collective message ever, okay? I don't. Usually I'll be like, oh, pregnancies, puppies, kittens. But this felt more serious. And the message was, the circumstances aren't going to be favorable, but you're going to have to get ready. That's what the message is. Okay. Three of Wands, expecting. High Priestess, you know as well. The High Priestess is incredibly intuitive. Maybe someone told you something intuitively and it's like you felt it. Maybe for some of you, you even got clarification in terms of your life in a reading. But with the Three of Wands, there's something you know that is coming in. The Three of Wands is always about expecting one's ship to come in, turning one's back on the past. So it's like while you're maybe prepared in other ways, I feel like the timing is just going to be like, wait, what? Yes. Page of Cups. This starts out with, again, that conversation. The Page of Cups is heart to hearts. And with the Fool, it's like, jump in. With the Three of Cups, this is something worth celebrating. This could be someone sharing their ideas. Queen of Pentacles. Yes, this is why. This is why it's like the timing of this. This is a Queen of Pentacles. Yesterday it was a Queen of Wands, but this whoever I'm reading for as well today is a Queen of Pentacles. It's like Spirit wants to point out that it's not just Queen of Wands energy. Some are Queen of Pentacles too. Maybe you have a little baby. Maybe you have children. Maybe you have a business you got to tend to. And you have a lot of burdens. And you're carrying it gracefully. And in comes this. That's what it feels like. It's like yesterday's reading felt like someone who is available. Today's reading feels like someone who already has a lot on their plate. So it's like you have a lot on your plate. In comes this person. And you're just like, yes, that's what it feels like. But it's going to make you happy, yo. I feel it's going to be like, if you can find your way around it, it's going to be worth it. These cards came out kind of funny. Okay, the King of Water in the reverse with the Ace of Cups. Your person, this could very well so be your person. I'm seeing two things. For some, you're releasing someone who isn't it for you, who wasn't a match to you, for a new chapter in love. For others of you, your person doesn't know how to manage the amount of feelings they hold for you, okay? Why is this King of Cups in the reverse? Hangman, the World. I'm getting so many messages with this combination. I feel this energy for some of you. There's a group of you here who are dealing with a person who you know is not the match. That's for a select few of you. You maybe felt stuck in that. And this is kind of encouraging the cycle to close out. For some of you, there was a lot of emotional manipulation with this person. Tell me more about the 8. Yes. Yes, emotional manipulation with this person. The goat man wanted to slide out. So be mindful who is who here. Because the Two of Cups is coming in. Now tell me a little bit more. Yeah, yo. Oh my God. The King of Wands wanted to jump out as I say the Two of Cups is coming in. Now this could be a couple of things. Like for some of you, this person you already know. And it's like they had no idea how to have a handle on their emotions to benefit this connection and take action on it. For some of you, you were dealing with a karmic ex who constantly manipulated you to come back into the connection with them, maybe for other reasons. I'm getting like a couple of things. It's like the circumstances just aren't favorable for this to happen. So it's like, but you know it would anyway. Does that make sense? Very strange messages. Tell me more. Okay, so for those where this person doesn't have a handle on their emotions, because I feel there's also a very overly emotional masculine energy here, who's like bursting at the seams. 6 of Cups, yes, because they're reminiscing a lot. Like, I'm just seeing somebody like when the flood, like in the dream, there's a flood, right? Just a lot of water everywhere. I was even in a car. Yes, this was an old timer. I don't know if you guys ever watched the movie. No, it wasn't a movie. It was a series on television called Full House. I think they were in San Francisco. You can look it up. I used to be a Full House fan. That could be a synchronicity for some of you. But there was a red car, I think, in like the preview or in the trailer. I think there was a red car. It was an old timer with a cap down. I was sat in that vehicle, and the water was like coming in. And I felt the waters like past my ankles up to my knees. So it's like somebody here, and when you think of an old timer, it's memories like from way back when. The 6 of Cups, this person is so, it's like they're drowning in their feelings for whoever you are. And it's gonna come out like the Page of Cups, but you, I feel like circumstantially, you're not in like the best position to accommodate this person. Okay. This reading is so interesting. The Star with the 2 of Wands. They're like, have faith. This requires some planning. This requires certain decisions needing to be made. Because I feel like you're going to get a clearer picture of the path ahead for you based on your North Node. And it's like, okay, I can see it now. Now I just got to make certain choices that can accommodate the vision. Because the Star is about like a vision, a wish, a desire, a blessing. Again, okay, this is not a bad reading. I just feel like I'm just seeing somebody trying to get ready for this. There are people who aren't happy to see this. 7 of Swords, 5 of Swords with this Ace of Wands sticking out as well. What is this sticking out? 8 of Pentacles. Wow. So there are people working against this. So be mindful. It's not just internal. I feel like externally, 5 of Wands, 7 of Swords with the 8 of Coins. It's just somebody working against a person. Okay, so there's something here. Where is that crocodile, yo? There is a crocodile. Hop, met your crocodile. There's a song in Dutch. It's like, I'm not gonna say it, but I'm just for pure entertainment. It goes, mijn bil is a krokodil. Hop, met your crocodile. It's the song is saying my butt is a crocodile. Chomp with your crocodile butt. It's so dumb, but it rhymes in Dutch. Obviously it doesn't rhyme in English, but I don't know why I thought of that song. Anyways, I'm giggling here. I'm just making light of it. There is a karmic energy involved. I don't know who this is to you. This could be people who don't want you to move forward because I feel like you got a lot on your plate. There could be circumstances around you that hinder you in some way. Yes, because I saw the 10 of Wands that will reset to the Ace of Wands I saw. People are trying to avoid you resetting to the Ace of Wands. They're trying to avoid you having a new beginning that lightens your load. 10 of Wands is carrying the baggage of the past. The Ace of Wands is shooting out having a new passionate start, endeavor, whether in career or love. And I feel someone here is trying to sabotage you getting to that point. So this could be people who you carry in some way, shape, or form. But to accommodate this blessing, and when I mean a blessing, you're going to need to lighten the load. It doesn't mean cutting off everyone, but it's micromanaging, you know, what deserves your time and energy and efforts, because this is going to require you to give to yourself. I mean, think of a child. Like when a baby comes into this world, your whole life changes. You're no longer just worried about yourself or your previous life. Like you have to lighten your load to accommodate. Like some people take off time from work. Some people do this. Some people stay at home. Like there's a reason. And again, they're using pregnancy as a symbol for what this is going to feel like to you. It doesn't necessarily have to mean, you know, that you're pregnant or that you're going to get pregnant. Okay, again, follow with me. Destruction. Oh my gosh. Tower moment, unexpected change and new opportunities. I'm getting chills as this card came out because what did I do? This. I feel like there's a karmic energy here, either in your life, your person's life, both of your lives, that has been around past its expiration date in some way, shape, or form. So it's like the environment isn't conducive to a new beginning, and that's why this happens, because it just feels like a tower. And I don't have to see it to feel it. It's not a bad tower, it's actually a good tower. It's because it's forcing people to like get ready for whatever this is. I don't know what it is, okay? I don't know in vivid detail how that's going to look for you. Balance. You see how it's like a drought here, but the sun is shining? It's going to restore balance in both y'all lives in some way. And yesterday I said this is going to be justice for you and this person. And what is the justice card? Indicative of balance. The two scales balanced. This is crazy. So what is hindering? What is hindering it? Why did the goat man show its face first thing? This could be you, like, or this person moving out of a toxic home environment. Or like a toxic environment in general. This diluted energy was there before at the bottom. Now it's here again. Yes, there's something about it being a delusion. I'm the real life Harley Quinn in my very own movie. It says mind over mayhem on this person's neck. It's like someone here maybe entertained mayhem, maybe entertained chaos. There's something about a chaotic environment keeping a person deluded to believe that this is what's for them or this is what they should entertain for some of you. And what I mean, this being in the reverse is no joke, because the way that flopped out. Somebody who could have been trapped in a depression. Why? They stayed here past its expiration date, because the trapped in a depression card showed its face. So maybe they're trying to tell me like it's not just for nothing why somebody was here this long. But what I mean, it's past its time. It's past its time. It says, I know my karmic days are numbered. It's in the reverse. It's long past its time. So it's like when it's time for the new thing to kick off, you're like scrambling because that previous situation, whether in your life or their life, was long past its expiration date. For some of you, this has a lot to do with childhood traumas. People talking. Me seeing that combination, maybe somebody here was worried about what other people are going to say or think. Confusion and delusion. Someone was at the heart of their confusion and delusion, creating much like a maze for them, not being able to get out before. A roller coaster ride of a situation. So I'm saying it's like someone was conditioned to stay deluded in the fact that chaos and conflict was comfortable, or chaos and conflict was the new norm. Like, but I feel like someone here, the divine actually is like, we have other things in store for you or this person. And I feel like y'all have to ward off a lot of evil eye as well for whatever this is. For some of you, someone here was caught up. There is a very lustful energy or a very seductive energy that maybe preyed on this person being at a very low point, whether you or them. And it's like they were very worried about maybe what people will think of them. Maybe they were going to look a certain way. Like I see a lot of concern with external people. All right, but that's really insignificant, honest to goodness me. It's like, why give those peeps all the power, right? Ooh. Makes me feel like the Grinch, you know, the movie Grinch. There's this scene where he like stretches this out. He's like, Ooh. Nope, I'm not going. So funny. I don't know why I thought of that all of a sudden, guys. I have a very colorful mind. Everything reminds me of something. Anywho. Maybe someone here is the Grinch. Did you feel like someone robbed you of your Christmas this past Christmas? Someone's Christmas was robbed. Something robbed their Christmas. Yeah, I'm seeing the gathering. There was a gathering, okay? There was a gathering. I feel somebody robbed someone of a good time of something. This could be with that person or that kindred spirit. There's something here that was robbed. With hospitality and bread. It's something that is supposed to be like social. Someone feels robbed of something. Robbed of a good time. Robbed of a particular holiday season. Someone here feels robbed. Because when you think of the Grinch, it's like the Grinch who stole Christmas. Maybe there's a whole ass Grinch in your life. Anyways, now it's making my heart ache. I heard rob someone's childhood altogether. That's so sad. I'm so sorry. I'm very sorry. That's why it's like this blessing wants to come in for you, your person. Yeah, it'll help you renew your spirit. The rainbows are always indicative of transition. So just get ready for this, y'all. I feel like this is a very good reading. I'm hearing a lot of things that really break my heart. That's why I'm just like, this joy, this blessing is so well deserved. Comes with a lot of jealousy. I told you. Jealousy. It's a disease. Get well soon. I want to say bitch, but I'm trying to be PG-13 here. It's a disease, bitch. Get well soon. Yeah, that felt really good. Someone here is hella jelly. Panini pressed. We ain't got time. Don't be stinking up the energy. We ain't got time for that. Okay. Speaking of stink, spiders. So there's something here. I'm telling you, they're steady at it. I don't know who this is, who's jealous. They're concocting a plan, weaving their web. But I feel like whoever this is going to be way too focused on, yeah, the faded life, the good days. Wow. Wow. I'm seeing cosmic plan in the reverse. You see, somebody here wanted to rewrite what was destined or fated for you. This person wanted to play the creator of your life. I'm going to try not to laugh at this person, but with cosmic, yes, that's what it says. Cosmic plan in the reverse. Look how it looks like a spider web. And you see the spider here. Okay, this is someone who's trying to weave something that goes against your fated and destined plan. I've had this reading before. And sometimes the energy plays out like months later. There was a reading where I said somebody knew something about your fate. And it's like in them trying to do something to change your fate, it backfired. And I think the thumbnail was, you know, Sylvester from Sylvester and Tweety, and it blew up in his face. Something blew up in his face. You should go look at that reading if this resonates with you, because I feel that energy here again. It's like it could play out a lot later. Okay, it could be a month. Maybe I did that a month ago, but something somebody did is backfiring in their face. Because there's no control over this. There just ain't. That's why the circumstances might not be fun, but it's happening regardless. Okay, sweetness. Exactly. Enjoy. I feel like this combination is like you'll be too busy enjoying these good things to deal with people who are trying to go against something that's already happening and energetically already took place. Okay, be mindful of that. Energetically, this has already taken place. This is just for it to happen in the physical world. As weird as that sounds. All right. Because that pregnant woman, like energetically speaking, conceived a long time ago. It's only now being birthed into reality. Again, symbolism. Very important, okay? Someone here is trying to like hinder safe passage to this. So it's like someone with sever. Someone here is trying to cut off you transitioning to this good thing. And this can happen in so many ways. That can happen in the words we speak. the words we speak over people, right? Like some people do this. It's like they'll look at you and they'll speak so much ill and hate towards you, even in a photo. And it's like, you're being protected from this. All right. So it's like, I get this energy of them really, really trying to stop something for you. And that's very sad, but I'm seeing that. Yes, as I said, speak over, I'm seeing names. Someone here could have, anyway, I'm not going to go in. I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go there. I don't want to go there. But somebody here just, it's promised for you. But I'm telling you, when I mean they're being very creative, they're being very creative. And they're well tucked away. The same way the crocodile hides underneath the murky waters and you don't see him until the little two eyes pop out. This one's been swimming around that swamp for a while, just looking for the opportune moment to come. But it's like you and your person are likely well aware of this threat. You're being guided beyond the threat, and I'm seeing the phoenix. Because you've grown stronger, okay? It's like the phoenix rising from the ashes is like, I know your little dirty tricks. Again, I don't care who this is in your life. It could just be somebody speaking down at you, making you shy away from this opportunity. Don't give it to them now. I see them like when I mean your name. I saw a name. I saw a pen. I saw all kinds of stuff. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, let me put this one away. They sure tried. All just to not make you transition. This card says safe passage to satisfaction. They're trying to sever your safe passage to satisfying times. You might be seeing that in your dreams. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Let me see. All right, if you know this person, because for some of you, you already know this person, let's see what they have to say. Let's see where their head frame or their heart frame is at. Yes, let's see. Any messages for this person? This could be a male or female. This is funny. It's a divine masculine deck, but women can be in a divine masculine as well. Some people are switched because some divine feminines are men on YouTube, and I always find them very like, they're very special and rare, but I find that so funny to see. They're in there too. Okay. Well, let's move forward. Okay, so let's see what this person has to say. I have one too many regrets. I hope you never let me go. Okay, tell me more about this. Regret has something to do with the past. And this person doesn't want to see you move on. I don't want to see you with anyone else. And I have one too many regrets. So this regret has something to do with jeopardizing what they have with you, that they've gotten clarity on. This is a very like low-key, just a tiny hint of possessiveness here. I'm hearing what's mine is mine. They likely got their butt kicked in some kind of karmic cycle. So this could be them that's dealing with these threats, or you, or both. But someone here says, I'm getting karma for all of my past mistakes. Keyword on the past. And it's like the comfort zone. They need to step out of the comfort zone. That's what's encouraged, because it's like whether they're ready for it or not, here it comes. Okay. Strategic. They're trying to be strategic, which is why they're staring this threat dead in the face. It's like this otter is like, how can I swim super, super fast? I might need to do a backstroke, use my tail for a little bit of extra strength, or I can just swim this way, or make this person think, or make this crocodile think that I'm gonna swim left, but I'm gonna do a squiggly line and go right. Like this is this person. I feel like for some of you it is a literal threat, but it's like this person is, they feel like they're playing chess here. They do. For some of you it's financially related, but this person sees you as a light, okay, guiding them home. What is this? For some of you, somebody wants to come and see you. Okay, maybe they want to plan something. Yes, and I saw plannings in this reading before. Okay, this is not everyone's reading, but hey, if it fits, it sticks, let it sit. Yes, another card that's a synchronicity. I'm building up my strength for you. Remember I said this building up the strength implies you are being afraid, right? The strength card implies you need the confidence and the strength to do something. I'm feeling that. This is someone's runner who went through or is still undergoing a spiritual awakening. Last question or y'all, I'm fumbling over my words. Last card. I feel an eternal bond between us. Set it too. These are soulmates, okay? For some of you, they're afraid that what they're going to do or give you is not enough. Again, an energy I saw yesterday. That was that card. Yeah. Another synchronicity. Why? Where is that card? What does it say? I secretly pray about us. What is this person doing on their knees? Praying on their knees about what's left. Okay. All right. These cards are just repeating themselves. So, which one of y'all is pregnant? Leave it in the comment section below. Congratulations. Hey, yo, I'm not one to get baby fever, like, ever. Ever. But, you know, my little niece is the cutest little bean. And she's the first ever baby to really give me baby fever. She's super cute. Let me get one last deck for y'all in your love life before I finish. Passion. So be mindful with all this baby energy around, okay? The passion card is usually equates to intimacy, okay? Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Let go of control issues, heal family issues. For some of you, that's what's happening right now. Let go of control issues is why I'm preparing you to be okay with not knowing when, how, under what circumstance. Just know it's under, well, if in this season, it's likely a time when you're not really ready. Past life relationship, again, soulmate from another life. Healing family issues. I'm also getting an energy in your family that could have been from another life. Okay, like maybe there's someone in your family who was like a past life karmic situation. I don't know why I'm getting that all of a sudden, but with this could be the one. Very soon. I'm gonna leave it there. Okay, this was your reading, guys. Have a good one. Happy Sunday. Blessed week to come. I'm gonna be doing an all signs reading. I haven't been doing zodiac signs a lot. There's a reason for that, but I'm gonna be doing all signs, which means I'm gonna just crack them all in one video because it does cost me a lot of energy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I really look at other readers who can do 12 videos, but I can't, you know, circumstances speaking, I can't. But I'm gonna do it in one video or in pieces. But I'm not one to harp on zodiac signs too much because I feel like what you could be reading in a Gemini reading is something that could play out for a person who has their moon in Gemini or their north node in Gemini or their Venus in Gemini or, you know, their rising in Gemini. Or it's like, I don't harp on that too much because I feel like there's a reading here today, that can resonate with anyone who is in a soulmate cycle undergoing these circumstances as we speak. So I don't want to limit that to a Leo or to a Taurus or to a Scorpio. Do you understand? So I feel like the pop-ins are amazing because it's like, if the title speaks to you, you will pop in. Otherwise, it's like, you know. But yeah, I will try to do it all signs because I saw y'all asking for it. So I'm going to try to do it again and give you guys timestamps as well. All right. So take care of yourselves. Happy transitioning to your North Node chapter. I'm excited for that. Yo, for some of y'all are moving too with a change in the wind. Okay, the energy is here for that. So take care, clean up house for a happy chapter. I can't make it up. Have a good one, guys, and until next time, bye.